Hello, YouTubers. I am here at beautiful John Chestnut Park in Palm Harbor, Florida, just going on a nature walk. You know, I think that it is important for everyone just to be able to find a place where you can go to disconnect from the craziness of the world and just get out there with nature, reconnect with nature. Speaking of nature, there's an inhabitant of nature right there. But I mean, I think that it is just really important to be able to find a place. There's everyone out there. You've got local parks, got hiking trails, beaches, mountains, something. You got something out there that you can just go to relax, kind of gather your thoughts, and I mean, mainly get away from it all. And there is a lot to get away from if you've been paying attention to what's going on right now in the world. And I know that a lot of my followers out there, and by the way, you know the drill, guys, like, share, subscribe, help get the word out to what is going on, because there is so much going on right now, and there are going to be so many people that are just going to get blindsided that they're not even going to know what hit them. I mean, it is getting bad. I mean, for years now, the solution to keeping our country going has been the feds just printing money, dumping it into the stock market to prop that up and make it look as if things are going great. I mean, you're not going to be able to print your way out of this crisis that's going on right now. You look at the multi-trillion-dollar bills that Congress is trying to pass. I mean, where is this money coming from? We don't have it. It's not there. You're not going to be able to come up with this money without raising taxes to an exorbitant level, and yet the feds are just, it's the printing press is going crazy right now. It has been since for years, really, but I mean, going back to the beginning of this pandemic, or plandemic, for those that are paying attention, you know, that's been their solution. Just print, and the printing press is going to come to an end soon, because you just cannot do that as a solution to the problems going on in this country. I mean, interest rates have basically been untouched since the crash in 2008. And those that are paying attention, yeah, you guys know that there is going to be something a lot worse than the crash of 2008. We're looking pretty much at the Great Depression 2.0, or 2008 cubed. I mean, it's going to be bad. It's going to be disastrous. And the people that are listening to this video, yeah, you know that there is something a lot worse going on. And that's why it's important to just like, subscribe, share. Let's get the word out. Let's try and get as many people aware of what's going on as possible, because there are going to be so many people that are going to get blindsided by what's coming. Because they just can't see it. I mean, you know, it seems that everybody's ready for some football. Everyone, I mean, you know, every bar that I drive past, it's packed. Everyone wants to be inside watching their favorite football team. We got the baseball playoffs coming up soon. But I mean, who's prepared? Who is ready? I mean, you got to be smart and stock up on some canned goods, water. You want to be prepared. You want to be ready for what is going to be coming. And I mean, when you have companies like Blackstone and Blackrock out there just buying up billions of dollars in real estate all across the country, they have been creating this real estate bubble. They're buying it up. And why are they paying so much over the asking price for real estate? Simple. They want to create a bubble because they know that the bubble is going to burst. I mean, real estate is already cooling down. It's beginning. But when it finally does come down, it's not going to be just a correction. It's going to be an outright crash. Now, there are some people that are smart that are sitting on the sidelines, and they are going to be able to participate in the greatest bargains you are ever going to see in the real estate market. But mainly, the winners in this crash are going to be the hedge funds and pension funds, BlackRock, Blackstone, and these companies have such an upper hand. They can afford to overbid on real estate because they have the feds backing them. The feds are literally giving them billions of dollars in monopoly money to just go out and buy all this real estate. I mean, I have a neighbor across the street from me. He's looking to move back up to Indiana. He wants to move up that way, be with his kids. He's an older man. He and his wife, they're older, retired. They want to just be with their kids. He's bidding in cash. He's going over the asking price with cash. And you would think, okay, if you're overbidding with cash, you're going to get pretty much whatever you bid on. He's getting outbidded. I mean, unless you are willing to go way, way over the asking price, you're not going to get a house. And do you even if you have the cash available, do you even want to buy right now? I mean, now is definitely not the time to buy. Like I said, there are some people that are smart that are sitting in the sidelines right now, and they're waiting because they know that right around the corner there are going to be a lot of deals in real estate. They're going to be able to buy up expensive properties for pennies on the dollar. And at the same time, the federal-backed Blackstone and BlackRock, they're going to be going in and they're going to be buying up these properties for pennies on the dollar. I mean, there is definitely something amiss. There is something ominous looming around the corner. And people that are in tune to what's going on, people that are awake, that are aware, you see it, and you got to keep your focus, be prepared, tell as many people as you can, because we want as few people as possible to be blindsided by what's coming. But unfortunately, I do see that there are going to be millions and millions of people across this country that are going to have cold water splashed on their face, and they are not going to know where it came from. Well, that's about it. That's the only message that I wanted to get out, besides the fact, well, this is one last story I'm going to touch on. There are 73 cargo ships right now off the coast of California, Long Beach, Los Angeles, that they can't unload because the docks are full right now of shipping containers. So you have all these cargo ships that are just docking further and further off the coast because they can't dock and be unloaded. And on that note, be prepared, stock up, get any extra supplies that you can think of, water, food. Just stock up and just be ready and take care. And it looks like this has been another successful delivery.